How's it going, everyone? So I'm a little bit behind. Been doing schoolwork a bit more than video editing, but just wrapped up another Maple Story stream. We actually had a lot done. I'm gonna go over a little bit today. I don't know how much I'm gonna show because weekly reset is a lot of. It could be its own thing. Today's main focus is gonna end up being Will. This was a long process. Before we get started, though, I do really want to thank everyone for the massive support I've been getting. Like the amount the views we're getting, the comments, the likes, all of it. It's all very new to me. I've never really got traction on YouTube. I've tried time and time again, but this is the first time where it's actually, like it's cooking up. So I just want to say thank you for all that, and I hope to continue this. Both videos have now broken 2,000 views, and my number 2 video is about to break 2.5. So thank you very much for that. We're also sitting at 31 likes for that one. I'm not going to set any goals for that kind of stuff. I'm liking just not focusing too much on the numbers and just watching it go up. It's been enjoyable. It's been fun. And I've been loving responding to everyone. Before we get into the video, though, while we have the background going, um, I wanted to go over through a few comments that we had. There was one in here. Oh yeah. So to answer a few questions with one stone, I made a mistake in the slime video because I said sea slime by accident. No, it was normal slime. There's no killing sea slime that early. No. 14 mil CP. Not how that works. No, no. Another one was a comment from Victor Coltree. He asked, "Did you upload killing mobs? I'm having difficulty on level 240 to 260." Now, I mag potted up to 240, and then I farmed the spiders in Asphera. There's a spot in the lower bottom right of Asphera. It's the first teleport. I would have a screenshot of it, but I'm trying to just get this out right now. I'll make sure to I'll make sure to put the actual name of the areas I leveled in the comments. But from 240 to 245, I pretty much grinded there. It was the first teleport bottom right of the town in Asphera. I believe that's the zone. It's the last zone in Arcane River before you get to Moonbridge. From 245 to 255, I grinded in Moonbridge in Void Current 3. Reason why is because Labyrinth of Suffering kind of sucks. I hate grinding in Labyrinth of Suffering. I think it's horrible. It's gross. All the maps are just poorly spread out. It's just bad. And then 255 to 260, I grinded. I think it's called Edge of the World 27. I think that was the one. It's on the middle. It's like in the middle of it, off to the far right, and it's a little tiny teleport that branches off to the left a little bit from the far right. Like I said, I'll try to put the names of the actual grinding zones in the comments below. Let me see here. There was another comment that I wanted to respond to really quick. That was the biggest one, talking about my grinding zones. Let me find. Let me find. Nope, that looks like that was about it. The only other thing was someone asking about Hyperion and how transferring or world leaping your event blocks would work like the Ride or Die event block. I honestly couldn't find anything about that. I'm sure there's a video out there somewhere that talks about it. I probably would have already found out the answer by watching other videos, but I haven't needed to because I don't have any event blocks. It would suck to lose, but I highly doubt there's a case where you do lose it because I like literally on the page when they announced the World Leap, they talked a lot about how important it is to make sure everything gets transferred over properly, and like how you're gonna get Legion benefits for doing it, Legion coins, this and that. So other than that, thank you all very much for the comments and liking my videos. So far, no negative comments, and that's not an invitation. I would prefer not to have any. I would like to put more work into these videos, uh, but I'm also taking a video editing class for college, so a lot of my video editing effort is going towards that at the moment. I might get into shorter videos soon. I'm still gonna have the long progression videos, but the long progression videos, as I progress, they're gonna get slower, and I want to make sure I try to keep maybe 2 to 3 videos a week. So having shorter, more just clips or maybe highlights from a stream, something like that, would be good. Other than that, we can go and get going. So this was the stream. I believe it was day 5 of Challenger World. So I want to say like the 16th, maybe the 15th. I think it was the 15th. Um, And this was after we finished all of our item burning. We got the 19 stars. We got lucid. We upgraded. We did a bit of 5th job upgrade or 6th job upgrading. I think at the time I had level 4 M2. Everything else was still level 1. But I'm getting my spammable Q ability to where I need it first. Will took us a good, if I count the Saturday and the Sunday when I progressed him, Will took a good maybe 5 hours to prog, which sounds about right. But in reality, I've progged him on other characters and just can never kill him, so it's actually more like 12 hours. This boss warranted a lot of crashing out because I learned about, I think the pull before my kill, I learned 2 things. One, the webs, when you're clearing them in 3rd phase, they're very dependent on how long you're in that certain spot. So, for instance, and I think I actually explained this in one of my crash outs, when I do my up jump, I go up really fast and I fall down really fast, but I stall in the air for just a split second long enough. So when that happens, I end up clearing the bottom web or the top web when in reality I wanted to clear the bottom most at the top. But because I sped through that, it's going to click at the very top one. It was horrible. It's very annoying. And the other thing I learned was how his eyes work. I knew that his eyes are you either stand still or you move. I did not know it was velocity based. So when I was moving, I wasn't, say if I was spell locked and I was moving and it was white eyes, but I couldn't double jump, so I was slow. I was still moving, but I wasn't moving fast enough. So he would still kill me because the game would register it as me standing still. And that goes for the same of orange. Now orange, it was less problematic because if you need to stop moving, you stop moving. It's easy. But for orange, it's a lot of just kind of just stop moving. But if you are velocity based, and say if you're mid jump and you stop yourself in the air, but say if maybe you're too high up and you fall down really fast, I think it would still kill you. But there's not much you can do about it. It sucks. Other than that, I must say we really got down how to burst a multi-health bar boss. It was a real challenge to get it down. A lot of fun to learn though. Definitely enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and let some clips play. I mainly am gonna clip my crash outs and how this fight was designed by a 5-year-old, and then I'm also going to have the kill. I ended up crashing out so hard I had music for most of the kill, but I knew when it was the kill. I stopped myself about 20% left on this health bar, and I went, all right, time to mute the music. This is it. I need my reaction on a boss like this. Thank you everyone for watching. There's gonna be a bit more commentary at the end of the Will clips because I'm gonna talk about some cubing and what I did today on stream and maybe put that in there. All right, let's get to the video. Move, I still get one-shotted. It's orange, I stay still, I still get one-shotted. Like, that is the mechanic of the fight. This is such a dog shit boss. I want to cleanse the big one that is in the middle of the fucking room, but no. Let me jump and cleanse the one at the tippy top of the room that I would never even touch in a million years. It's so fucking stupid. Yeah, he's got a point, but I just watched him do that while I'm editing. It kind of sucks, I will, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, if there's a web up here, right? And there's a web right here, and I jump in a straight line up, it should hit the first web I come in contact with, which is the one that's right here. It should not fucking latency lag my ass all the way to the one up here. Will is not a well-designed boss. This is ass. In a group, yes, it'd be fine. But soloing him is fucking booty cheeks. I'll be honest, future me, you know, speaking from my standpoint as I'm watching this, I think he just has to get good. Like, I've killed Will Solo. Past me hasn't. I think he just has to get good. Like, it's that simple. Just don't get hit. You know, it's that easy. But yeah, I crashed out pretty hard during this. Like, it was bad. A lot of cussing. Got mad. Like, even when I progged Lucid, it wasn't this bad. Like, then again, Lucid took me half the amount of time. But Lucid's a fun fight. This, Will, I'm gonna be honest. I still stand by the idea that Will was designed by a 5-year-old. Will is not fun. Soloing sucks. In a group, it's not too bad, but soloing Will really just sucks. Boss can fucking die. I had 6 minutes left at 20%. He was dead on next origin. Oh my god. This is fucking booty cheeks. Holy fuck, man. Alright, so now we are getting into the kill. I was gonna put more clips of me crashing out, but a lot of them is a lot of cussing. And looking back, one, I need to cuss less, and two, it's a little embarrassing. Some of them are funny, which are like the ones I put in, but you just kind of have to be there, you know, at twitch.tv/dogewiz, little self plug. But this was my kill. I'm gonna put in as much audio that I can raw for this. I'm gonna try to upload it. If it blocks it, GG, go next. I'm gonna go in and remove the rest of the audio. I guess you'll know, because I'm gonna leave this audio in, me talking right now, saying this exact same thing. And then if there's no audio, or there's Guilty Gear music playing in the back only and no talking, then that means that the original video got blocked and I had to re-upload it and re-edit it. So, we'll see. But I'm going to try to upload it with the raw audio. I should have just not had music going, or I should have figured out how to differentiate the tracks. I still need to figure out how to do that. Camden knows how. I just need him to show me. But this was the will kill. I'm not going to lie. I smurfed so hard in this. I still think I cut it really close. I believe I actually did cut it really close at the end. But damn, man, this fight was so clean at the start. I say that as I'm getting hit by literally everything. But it was really clean. I felt super good. If there was going to be any kill, it was going to be this one. Like, I'm just happy I killed him. It took me forever to get a character to the point where they can't solo them. My goal with bosses in this game, just in general, my first time killing a new boss that I've never done before, I want it to be solo. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to solo Hardwell before I start doing groups. No, that could fuck me up. I have to do what's efficient, which is as soon as I can get arcane boxes, or the ability to get them. But say when I start progressing Gloom, I'm not going to do normal or easy Gloom in a group. It will be solo. Every time I do a boss I've never done before, it will be solo. I think that's the best way to get that kind of experience. Like after that, then yeah, I'll take like a buddy with me, or I'll find a public group to make it go faster or something. Sorry. To do it on a harder difficulty. But I want to make sure I'm able to say, like, yeah, I've soloed Gloom. Yeah, I soloed Will. Yeah, I soloed Lucid. And Lucid's pretty easy, but like, I want to make sure that I can like thoroughly understand the bosses before I go into a harder difficulty. Now, yes, that does mean that the first time I do Black Mage will be solo. And I do know how much funding that is going to take. It's a goal. Honestly, I think Black Mage is also one of those bosses where if I did do it with one other friend, if it's like Jim or Swirl, will they get to the point of Black Mage? I'm unsure, but if they did, then yeah, I do it with him. I think Black Mage would be an exception, but that's because he's like a cool boss, you know. Lore wise, you do it alone, you know, like. But I think that's my goal for bosses. I think that's what I would like to accomplish. See how many bosses I can solo on this. For some bosses, difficulty wise, yes, I do still want to solo it for the first time, like hard Lomian and a hard Lotus, or yeah, hard Lomian, whatever, H Lomian. I want to make sure that I solo those before I do it in a group. I just think that'd be fun, you know. I just think that'd be enjoyable. Now for hard Lucid and hard Will, no, hard Lucid and hard Will probably be in the group. I don't know when I'm gonna start doing hard Lucid. I think next week. I did my weekly bosses because I needed the money. I did that on stream today at twitch.tv/dogewiz. But I have about 14.5 mil CP when I'm in my proper inner ability. And when I did Lotus today, I killed her in like 4 minutes. So I'm thinking that what I should do now is probably go ahead and do normal Lotus next week. Normal Damien, maybe. It depends if I have the patience. But I think I should start progressing normal Lotus next week. I should have the damage to do it. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and let the raw audio set to pick up. I wanted to talk as much as I could with this, so that way there's less for me to have to get rid of in the event I have to. Please enjoy this long will fight. Um, as rough as this was fun. Very bullet helly, but it was fun. Enjoy. Bad news, gang. It didn't get completely taken down. It got partially blocked, and it doesn't sit right with me to where at least some people can view it and some people can't. I don't know where all my viewers are. So this next portion is going to be pretty much muted the entire time. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to speed it up though. It's a long fight. My reaction will still be in the end. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Oh, it's fine. We're gonna wait. Nope, nope.
We're going to sit here and we are going to wait for 5 seconds. I have to kill him in this. I want to see one more white. One more white. There it is. All right, here we go. This if I get knocked back. Okay, Origin now. We're ready to eat. Watch our health bar. Watch our health bar. Watch our health bar. Fine. Okay, redo mechanics again. Redo mechanics again. That's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Nope, we're good. We're good. We're good. Iframe is crazy. Iframe is crazy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Eat this one. Eat that one. Next one's orange. Next one's white. We need room. Okay, it's fine. 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 It is fine. Do not get fucking greedy. Yes! Fuck you! Eat my ass! Piece of shit ass boss designed by an actual elementary schooler. Eat my fucking cock! God! Finally! Holy shit! Oh! Holy fuck! God damn it! Never again. Never again are we soloing him. Until we can one-shot him, we are done soloing Will. Never again.
And just like that, he's dead. Low-key, this guy, this boss, actually designed by a 5th grader. Elementary school design boss. I think he's much more enjoyable in a group because you can clear webs easier. But that last part is just so horrible. Good lord, it's so bad. Anyways, we can listen to the rest of the crash out / reaction.
Holy shit, man. Thank God. I knew I turned off the music. Do not get fucking greedy. Fuck, I forgot it's still playing. I turned off the music because I knew. I knew it was gonna be the kill and I needed the reaction. Holy fuck, he's dead. Holy chills. Oh, that took too long. Oh, and I got a boss potion and an MVP out of it worth. Holy fuck. Will is dead, baby. Hell yeah.
Nothing.
He's dead.
Good one, though.
He's finally dead.
Oh my god, he's back.
It's finally dead.
Oh, the stream disconnected to begin with a few seconds ago. With
I'm
me
gonna-
crashing on Minecraft.
I'm gonna put the clip
Oh.
in call chat if you want to see it die.
Jesus Christ, you were angry in that clip.
I spent so much time on that boss. Fuck that guy. That guy could eat my ass. Dog
Fair
shit
enough.
ass boss.
While I still have my stream thing open, I might as well test how Marvel Rivals will be lined up and look.
Dog shit's boss. Is this metal any good? No. Actually, I guess I can. You do it slow. Oh, there we go.
Alright. So, nothing else really happened for that stream. Kind of just yapped a little, went over a few of like what boss I'd be doing next. The next boss on the checklist would technically be normal Lucid and normal Will. In reality, it's just going to be normal Lucid and Hard Lotus. We will do normal Will when our kill time is 10 minutes. When I can like one burst is phase 3 kind of situation. I mean, like, there's no mechanical difference. It just shit kind of hurts a bit more, and it just tankier. Like that's all it is. But either way, that's pretty much it for that stream. It was a lot of just bossing. Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anything from the stream from today that I can put in here. And I think there is. There's a bit of cubing. We actually did some pretty good cubing today. All right. So pretty much all we did for this, and this was today's stream of June 18th. Like this was a stream I wrapped up quite literally like 4 hours ago. This was reset day. This was a pretty big stream day, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty much what we did today was everything in that kind of checklist down there. Every stream I've been updating it to figure out what I want to make there. We did a little bit of grinding. We did like an hour worth, I think, on Arcane for a bit of Mesos, and then we did get our Sia up, which I think you're about to see right now. Yeah, I've been yapping so much. Our Sia went pretty fast. I think we got her up to 219 today. I got it at 216, I think, on stream, and then 219 off stream. My plan is to get her to 220, I think, before I go to bed tonight, so that way I can claim her next set of rewards, which is like 9,000 XP coupons. God damn. But yeah, I mean, overall, if I had to rate Sia on a scale of like 1 to 10, I'd probably give her a 7. My only problems with her is her mobbing feels kind of clunky, even though, like, yeah, she's a blink class, which is like really simple, like AoE. Like this looks easy, it is, but it just boom doesn't feel big enough, even with the upgrades. And then fucking whatchamacallit, her blink doesn't feel far enough. But you got to remember, the only blink class I played was Kaiser, and Kaiser's blink was so far, like so far, like good lord. And so I give her a 7 out of 10. Her bossing's fun. I really do enjoy her bossing. I kind of just like pressing every single button on my keyboard and then just seeing a shit ton of numbers pop up. I think it's enjoyable. It's fun. I'm probably not going to show too much more of the grinding here. I don't like showing grinding in videos. I know there's an audience for it, but for me, it's like I don't even like grinding on stream. I did it today because I was killing time till reset, and I was able to zone out, and I got to get used to it. Yeah. Damn. What else? Ooh, yeah, we did a bit of cubing today. I'm gonna try to put that in the video. Our cubing went really well today. Spoiler alert: we are now 5 line mesa. We have 1100% now. So I actually did some grinding before I started editing this with the 1100%, and I think I'm making like 220 to 240 an hour for a mill for mesos, which is like really nice. I'm gonna be able to start cubing a lot more consistently off of a weekly reset. Another thing was the main reason why we did Sia grinding at the start of the stream was because before reset, I wanted to see if I could squeeze some weekly bosses out of her. And I believe I did. I think I killed Czak. I was able to upgrade my item burning, which we're going to talk about that a little bit more. It's been recently resolved, like quite literally 2 minutes ago it was resolved at 11:52 p.m. Mountain. But we managed to do Hard Hilla, Hard Mag, and Czak. We're probably gonna do Chaos Vellum tomorrow on stream at twitch.tv/dojwiz, sometime during the middle of the day for the US. So we can up our item burning. I would have done it on stream today, but more on that later. So I managed to get a little bit of meso out of her, like as you can see, doing Czak. It didn't take too long, and I did it to where he would never hit phase 2, so I could just keep doing damage. I learned this strat while watching my buddy Swirl do this boss, where you just kind of sit on one side and only destroy that side of arms, because as long as you don't destroy both sets, he never phases to phase 2. You just phase him to phase 3 when he gets low enough. And then this is me going into Hard Hilla. I believe I blew her up. Yeah, I blew her the fuck up on Sia. I think I was like only a mil CP. I had no node stones, no nothing. Like, I was very surprised by how well I did for bossing, especially without node stones. At the end of the stream, though, since we did hit 210, and then we used XP coupons to hit 216, we did get node stones. I think we got 300 from the check-in and 100 from the boxes. So I managed to get a lot of my node stones leveled. When I do Vellum, it's probably going to go really easily. I'm not expecting Vellum to be hard, like, at all. And then we'll have rank 2 Challenger armor, which would be nice. But yeah, it was very good to get a bit of money from my Sia. My whole plan with her is to make her a boss mule so I can progress my Kain faster. I don't plan on cubing her at all. I don't plan on really doing much with her. I just want her to be able to do Lomian really easily. And then I still don't know what I want to do with her level, because I want to park her around 240, but at the same time, because I got that pass, it's like it would be really easy to reap the benefits of it. But doing 260 raw like that would be a bit of a struggle. It would be very time consuming. And when I could instead put that time into my Kain, I feel like it'd be more worth it. So I'm still trying to decide what I want to do. I mean, there's a chance maybe my Kain hits 275, and now I'm at the point where I'm trying to boss so that way I can get more challenger points. And I'm like, okay, I need more money every week. So then I just go, okay, we're gonna get our Cia to 260. That way she can start doing Lucid and Will. But that's a maybe. I feel like I would have to start relearning. I'm afraid I would have to relearn Will on my Cia because she's a blink class and not a flash jump. So that would be an instance on itself. Oh, here's a little bit of cubing. We got Meso obtained really early on the earrings, which is super nice. And then I think we started to go for a face accessory because the goal today was to pretty much get max Meso with our weeklies, and we accomplished that goal. It was super nice. And then we also managed to get one line of drop. So I think we're just about there to guaranteed Meso bags. I think we need 120%. Prague today was super clean. Like, it was super efficient, super fast. This is just kind of me yapping. I think I kind of just sit here AFK talking about random Maple Story stuff for like 30 minutes because I'm waiting. Or this was me getting ready to go grind. It's one of the two. We're going to go ahead and skip ahead to my weekly bosses really quickly. As for my weekly bosses, they went pretty fast. I mean, that's to be expected. I mean, my 14 mil CP Kain. When I did get through like my really early bosses like Zakum and I think I skipped actually, yeah, we can go ahead and talk about this. So today on June 18th, another bug hit today, a really annoying one that kind of affected me, which I was kind of pissed off about. Pretty much the item burning event ended early. It didn't affect my main because I already finished it, but I was planning on doing development stuff on stream so that way I could upgrade my CS gear. I couldn't do that because I had to wait until they fixed it. They fixed it quite literally like 10 minutes ago, which is good. But man, I loved watching all the Discord reactions every single time something goes wrong. And what's crazy is this bug happened after an emergency maintenance from this morning where they gave out a compensation box, which then they had to disable because the compensation box was giving out 10 mag pots. I didn't get any. I kind of hope that when they re-enable the compensation box, they let everyone just get 10 mags. That would be super nice. It would speed me up a little bit. I think I would actually hit like 263. But yeah, it's been a very buggy day for MapleStory. They fucked up on quite a few things here. Other than that, it's been fixed. So I mean, I was gonna say in the video, don't do your weeklies for challenger burning or challenger item or your burning items yet because you don't want to fuck up your weeklies. Like someone in the Maple Discord posted how they fucked themselves over on slime. They have to wait another week to upgrade because they did slime right as reset happened and it fucked up their shit. That was me doing Lotus. Lotus went super quick. I think it was a 5-minute fight. This is me doing Damien now. I think I'm waiting on my cooldowns, but I think with how fast I did Lotus and Damien, I think it's time for me to start progressing hard, the hard variants. And then same with Lucid. I might start progressing normal Lucid. It might be later into next week. It depends on what kind of gains we get this week. I would love to be like 263, 264 by the end of the week. I think we're already like 40% of the way there to 262. So, and then maybe if they give out the mad pots, that'd be super nice. But yeah, it was a pretty chill weekly bosses. Damien, of course, is always a bitch, just how it is. I believe I went through every weekly boss besides Will. I am saving a crystal cell for him because it's Will, I need to make sure that wait, shit, did I? Fuck, I think I did Pinot by accident. Yeah, Pinot got re-enabled, so I wanted to make sure I did there, but I think I stole the crystal. A little bit more light cubing. I got more Mace obtained, more drop. Like I said, it was super nice, super clean. That's me fishing for drop. I settled on drop because I was originally going for Mesa, but I was like, you know what? I'm already 4 lines. I might as well start building up drop a little bit because it would up my rates for Mesa bags. And I think right there, I think I finished my Mesa. I either finished it here or I finished it when I did Lucid. But yeah, Lucid went super quick. I think Lucid was like a 7-minute kill, maybe 8. So that's why I'm thinking like maybe it's time to start progressing normal Lucid. Which would be cool because then I can start getting chances at like Twilight marks. Which would be super nice. Oh, my burst here was crazy. Like, look at this. Boom. Look at that. Ooh, god damn. Look at that. I can't see the number because the screen's too small for my video preview. But I fucking cranked my weekly bosses, man. Like, holy crap. Like my weekly bosses got cooked this week. Like I remember last week when we did slime for the first time, it literally took us 25 minutes. This week, I think it took 10. Like it was so easy. Like, it felt really good to see that progression. I finally figured out how item presets work today too as well at twitch.tv/dojwiz. Little plug. Other than that, I mean, there's gonna be footage here of Lucid. I'm just gonna kind of let it all speed through because it's a lot of music. I didn't really turn off my music for any of these bosses. I really only ever turn off my music for things that like, oh yeah, no, there's a chance of something big happening. But if it's easy Lucid, I mean, like, oh well, like nothing's gonna drop. Like, and if a ring box drops, I can just mute my mic and be like, oh my god, guys, I just got the craziest ring box from Lucid. Shit goes crazy. I got a crit ring 1 that I'm never gonna use, and I'm gonna let it collect dust in my inventory. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, and this burst, actually insane. I think I did just about 5 health bars here. Yeah, I did. Like, this burst was fucking bonkers. So, yeah, if I can burst 5 health bars and I can get over phase 1 this fast, I should be able to do normal Lucid, I feel like. So, next week, hard Lucid prog, or hard Lotus prog, and then maybe normal Lucid. I think hard Lotus is 100% a guaranteed kill. I'm pretty sure it just kind of goes down. I don't think it's gonna be hard at all. And then I think after Lucid, I believe we get more into cubing. We then go ahead and do our node stones for Sia. A little bit of boring stuff. We don't really talk about much. But it was a pretty crazy day. Like the maintenance that happened was crazy. The 10 mag pots bug. Someone somehow got like 100 mag pots. Someone says it's Photoshop. Can't confirm. I can't really confirm or not. But it's kind of funny to think about someone accidentally getting 100 mags. That's a lot of XP, dog. That's what 30 trillion XP at the level 260. That's a lot. But yeah, I do hope that they give out the compensation box again because I didn't get to grab it, which means I kind of missed out. And I always make the saying, exploit early, exploit often, but it does suck when you're not on the end of being able to do it, you know, and then you're behind people. But other than that, I don't really think there's much to go over. The item burning stuff was really funny to look at the Discord for. That shit was funny as hell. Other than that, though, I think I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. Everything else that's here is just me killing Lucid, and then I don't think I did Pino on stream because I kind of saw in the chat that it looked like she was fixed, so I think we do last bit of cubing here, and I think this is where we get our last line of Meso. Yes, it is. And just like that, 1100% Meso, and this is me figuring out presets. It took me way too long to figure this out. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I try to stream Maple every day for at least even like 2 hours on twitch.tv/dojwiz. I've had a few viewers come by and say that they're from the video and stuff, and it's been super cool to see. I know YouTube is kind of how I break that wall of progression for my Twitch, so that's why I'm happy to be doing stuff like this. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think, and like and subscribe, you know, the normal stuff that YouTubers say at the end of videos. All right, see you guys in the next one.